Oh, what's up? How y'all doing? Peace, blessings, prosperity, and success of abundance in your journey in life. We are on a mission. Yes, gentlemen, men, boys. We are on a mission, all right? Today's message is about why is it important sometimes going ghost. I learned this concept from one of my closest, aka bro, aka brother, aka best friend. And I paid attention to a lot of his characteristics and things like that. Some of the times I didn't understand and I didn't agree with a lot of things, but now more than ever I understand the purpose of going ghost. It's not always meant for you to mix with everybody. It's not always meant for you to be everybody's knight in shining armor, Captain Save-A-Hole concept. It's about you getting alone. It's about you understanding what you want. It's about you getting clear, precise clarity on what you want your vision to be, how you want to perceive life, how you want to be of cause and of use, how you want to direct the direction of your life. What do you want to do? And a lot of times surrounding yourself around people could get cloudy, could get like a one-way streak to where you're just pouring into people's cups, to where you're even getting a sense of dopamine helping them, or what you feel like you're helping them. But you're truly not. And maybe you are planting the seeds. But that is why you feel sometimes drained afterwards. Sometimes tired. Sometimes you know when there's a cap in the conversation. Right? You feel like this conversation has reached this point. I think I need to re-up. This is sometimes a good cause. But a lot of times you make yourself too much available. Too open where anybody can call you all the time and anytime. You have no boundaries. You have no structure. And you allow yourself to be accessible too much. And then when it's time for you to reflect, or let alone want to receive that from the people you've done it with, they're unavailable. You get sent straight to voicemail. How does that leave you at the end of the day? And so a lot of times you got to understand, why am I going ghost? You know, I got friends, family, people who want to contact me. Because you need to train your mind to think like God. You need to not be distracted by other people's ways of thinking and how they perceive life and what their belief systems are. Because a lot of people don't even know what their belief system are. They just kind of spout what they've picked up along the way. It's not a bad thing. It's just an unconscious thing. And you need to be very conscious and present in the moment of how you're thinking and what belief systems serve you and which ones don't. You don't need to be like everybody else. You're not like everybody else. And that's okay too. Understanding how to draw the fine differences between you and them. This is not an outsider perception. This is more of just realizing that you're tuned in, tapped in, turned on, other than most. And now it's not always where it is a point to where you need to try to get them clarity and get them closer to what you see. They're not going to see it. They're not going to perceive it the way you perceive it. That's why you're sharing it with them. Because you want to get people to be like, oh, look, can you see it? Can you see it? I see it. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You need to get in alignment with God first. You need to take at least 30 days, 90 days. Stay strict on your plan. Get time alone. And if you want people and you want to help people, then you need to set yourself up in a position to where You want to give counseling? They book a call. 30-minute session costs this much. An hour session costs about this much. 2 hours, hour and a half. Because if you feel like you got something to say and you need to share it and you want to share it and you feel like you got the gems, then set yourself up for success to be actual valuable. To really be valuable enough to where you are mastering the time alone enough to get the wisdom to share it in a place where it's needed to be shared, I should say. People paying for things appreciate things much more often. There's nothing wrong with someone paying for your time. Heck, we go to jobs and we tell them to pay us for our time, right? Time is of essence, and time is also very valuable. Don't give your time away for free all the time. You'll learn your lesson if you don't get this message. You'll complain, but we don't want to be complainers. We want to be legacy and life changers. Agents of change. We turn followers into leaders and leaders into agents of change. It's a concept. It's a mindset. It's a mind frame. Don't be always available. Go ghost mode. Now, when I think about ghost mode, I think about straight up, like some Nightcrawler, X-Men type, right? I just teleport. Boom, gone. Boom, bat is back. Boom, bap. And in saying this, dude, like, you got to understand it, man. Look, you got energy vampires. They not pouring into your cup, and they don't want to pour into your cup. They want to get catered and talked about how to do this and do that, but they don't put anything in the plate. Now, you could also look at yourself, and you could be like, I've had that happen to me before. I didn't put stuff in the plate. It took me quite some time. That's good. It's good you realize that. That's good you know that. So we don't have time to be doing this all the time with other people. They just need to see you do what you need to do. They need to see what you're putting out there. They need to see you actually making and doing the things that you are preaching and saying. And then when they see it and they see momentum of it, because this is when people really start questioning. They start seeing you doing momentum and they start seeing you shine. They say, dude, this dude is still consistent. It's been 10 years. It's been 20 years. You got to get in the mind frame. It doesn't matter how long it takes. It doesn't matter. We already know a universal law of consistency is a dang on thing, and it ain't going to stop. It ain't going to stop. It's a law. People love consistency for a reason. They do. They appreciate it. They respect it. That's why loyalty is the thing. To stay consistent, to be loyal, you get respect. Now the question is, who you loyal to? Are you loyal to them? Or are you loyal to yourself? Are you loyal to the ideal of the person, or are you loyal to your integrity? You got to know what your integrity is. You got to know your standards. You got to know your boundaries. When you don't draw standards, let me rephrase that. When you don't draw boundaries and know your standards, then anybody can move any type of way around you. And it's all right. Well, it's not all right. It's not the way. It's not what God wants. And sometimes people need to be put in their place. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it at all. There's a way to put somebody in respect or in their place. There's a way to enlighten them. I had a lady earlier compliment me on my coat. She's like, whoa, that looks nice. It looks good on you. Da-da-da-da. And then she flipped the script. She started saying, but your locks don't look right with it. She called them dreads. I call them locks. Stay locked in. And it was a flip of energy. She started trying to tell me how they didn't look right and compliment the coat and how I couldn't get a job doing, new stuff. And I said, that's an interesting point of perspective, but unfortunately, I don't feel that way. I believe they look good. I know they look good. they rock with it looks good. Look at the color. And she didn't like my response. She felt like she deserved to tell me her perception and how she to see things. But this is where you understand. Go in ghost mode, you cut all that out. And going ghost mode allows you to be one with yourself and who you are and have confidence in how you stand and not become arrogant, but also inform a person on this is the way you're supposed to do it. I appreciate your halfway compliment, but this is how you do it. And you demonstrate through experience. You demonstrate through the alone time, right? The alone time has allowed you to get so comfortable within yourself, health, wealth, love, and happiness, and knowing what you want, who you are, and how you align with the greater version that God sees you as, and how you are supposed to be an agent in changing the world. We're bringing the culture of heaven on earth. This is the purpose. This is why be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Be not of this world, because the world can be very corrupted with their belief systems. And there is very false and rocky and not stable. You get what I'm saying? They don't know. They still figuring it out. So are you, because it's a lifetime. But the difference between you and them is that you are a seeker. And you go find the answers. You go seek it as a scholar because you know the value in understanding wisdom and acquiring wisdom, which separates you when people think and they view you as like, wow, I love your energy. It's because I'm acquiring the wisdom. I'm acquiring the understanding. So therefore I can move throughout life at a higher frequency. Go Ghost. Go Ghost. Go Ghost. Appreciate you, Lock Fam Kingdom Diary citizens. Lock Fam Kingdom citizens, I appreciate you. Peace, blessings, prosperity, and success of abundance in your journey in life. I see you having all the good you desire. With that being said, always stay locked in. God vibes only. One up.
Gostosa e joga.